Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another hopefully Wednesday, which means it's time for another Nozz Watches Overlord. Holy shit, Crunchyroll, get your shit together. Holy fuck, just subtitles in general, get your shit together. Christ. I'm hoping this comes out on the Wednesday. If it does not, I apologize, but it will be up by Thursday at least. Jesus Christ. So in the last episode, shit went down and we're getting ready for the splat. And Barbro's fucking dead. Henry has a fucking army. She's got like, I think someone said it was like the third strongest army on the fucking planet. So like you got Ainz, then you got the Slain Theocracy, and then you got fucking Henry. So oh fucking boy, and yet no one like and the author never actually revealed what caused Henry's horn to do gangbusters. So I'm gonna stick with my theory that it had a class requirement, and Henry just picked a class combination that was so not meta in Yggdrasil that no one fucking tried it. So let's get in. Let's see everyone getting their shit kicked in. Cause Jesus, I gotta get this. I gotta get this up. Oh boy! In 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh hi, Dio. Oh yeah, the war should be starting in about 15 minutes. I'll turn on ESPN. Ah, there we go. Just in time for the national anthems. You're being very polite about this whole war thing. Like, it's actually, like, refreshing to see, because a lot of times when you see, like, fantasy wars, it's just like, fuck it, march the two armies at each other, and just see when they meet, because bear in mind, there were a lot of campaigns in history that were just that, and these formalized wars were, like, they're actually the exception, if I remember right. Like, it's only like where two countries were, like, going to war on equal terms, which doesn't happen all that often. And I do appreciate that Rooney is now being like, yeah, you know what? That little girl was able to fucking kill all of our boys with one spell. I fully expect Ainz to just win the fucking war. Wait, this should be Ainz just snapping his fingers and just fucking killing half of them. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. You ain't gonna beat him with neither, my boy. Jesus. Why is he wearing the mask? Why is he bothering with the mask? Like, everyone on the Empire side knows he's a Zambambo. Why would he not... I mean, maybe... I'm trying to think what actually benefit he gains from not letting the kingdom know he's a Zambambo. And I can't actually think of anything. Maybe they'd tell... Maybe, like, that he fears that they'd tell Carne Village, but... Even then, he's still Ainz. He still saved them. At that point, actions would speak more than racism, right? Like... I don't know. Oh, fucking... Arch walks into Nazarick. Is this your home? Ainz just like, it was. His rings start glowing. It starts, like, fucking illusions of the Guildmasters come up. And it was beautiful. Nazarick was a beautiful guild hall. Like so many others. Oh god, like I'm just imagining Ainz as Thanos now, and it's making me laugh. Perfectly balanced. Momon-sama, I don't feel so good. Massacre. That's a fucking strong episode name. All right, the war is out. The warning's out, my boys. You don't turn this shit around, you're gonna die. It's almost as if a bunch of dirt farmers fucking murdered his ass off. Masaka Bakana. 70,000. Only 70,000. Also, oh boy, those PS2 characters. Oh fucking boy. More of that. Oh, 240,000. See, I think you need some balancing there, fam. And that's a dead man. I'm just gonna go fulfill my duty at the head of my unit. Oh god, I'm dead. Yeah, you look excited. Oh boy. Oh boy, Beef's been farming Anjanath. He's got the full set of Anjanath armor. He's got the fire resistance for this, I guess. Is is that the Master of Exposition? Lord Exbosis? Wow. So they just loaded him up with fucking high quality items then. Well, that's gonna be expensive when fucking Beef just dies. That's gonna be expensive. He's fucking dead. Like, Ainz is gonna vaporize him and just, like, pick up the arm and be like, oh, a green. I understand now that I must be loyal to the king. Oh no. I will be actually surprised if Raven fucking lives. Like, oh, I'm going to retire and play with my son. Oh boy, Gazef, you have all these treasures. Exposition, exposition, exposition. My son is so lonely. He's just got a fucking countdown timer over his head. Fucking his name is already written in the fucking death note. If, like I said, if he survives, I will be extremely surprised. And there's the Death Knights. Behold, the only decent use of CG in this entire fucking anime. Because Death Knights are supposed to look fucking terrifying and janky. Oh god, I love how the fucking knights are shitting themselves. Like, even those guys in full armor, like, they look... I can pass them a little bit, because they're not trying to look human. Your brain can just discount them as robots. But, like, open face helmets and all that? No. Raven, fucking Bale. Oh, hey, look. Oh, jeez, it's the fuckboy brigade. Alright, what's he gonna use? That's looking like a big spell. Oh god, those CG soldiers with their mouths open just looks fucking awful. Because they've all got the exact same expression and it looks fucking just gross. Yeah, how about you leave? How about you bail? Because that already looks bad. Get the fuck out. Gazef's gonna do the dumb thing, isn't he? He's gonna do the dumb thing. They don't even know what super tier is, my boy. Why would there be players in their army? Because it's almost as if they're all made of bad CG and they look like NPCs. Shop Niggurath? I'm sorry, what? The goat of 1,000 children, Shub Niggurath? He did just Thanos that army, didn't he? Their army is now perfectly balanced, I guess. Yeah, Shub Niggurath. And the thing is, like, that didn't even look all that impressive, and that killed 70,000 people. I wanted to actually see what the flashier spells in his arsenal do. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, there's more. Oh my god, the 1,000 children. Oh no. Yeah, Shub Niggurath! Yeah! Alright, what we got? What we got? Come on. Christ, this is like something out of fucking 2001, isn't it? Just this fucking big black monolith just descending. And there's the CG liquid. Okay, we're in reboot now, boys. That just... Oh, god, that looks awful. That looks awful. There's not even any fucking surface resistance when it washes over the bodies. There's not even... Like, that could have looked so cool, and then I saw that the bodies weren't actually... I don't know if I like this or not. Okay, from a distance, those look fine. From a distance, those look fine. I am the greatest wizard. And they're making goat noises, because of course they are. Hooray the goat. That guy's just shitting himself. He's like, oh man, I'm glad I rust-proofed my groin plate. I don't know if I like them. Because they look janky and fucking spooktastic, but they're supposed to. They're fucking Shub Niggurath. They're fucking elder beings. Shub Niggurath's children, even. My adorable baby goats. I'll give those I'll give those a pass. You know what? From a distance... Okay, so that's the 4. That's, well, that's Gazef, Branflakes, Climb. Who else? I mean, they look fine in a vacuum, but my worry is, what are they gonna look like when they're interacting with things? What the fuck was that line? If you want to lib your spears, what? The fuck's that mean? Oh, they're really big! That's a very good way to get around the whole looks shitty when interacting with the world thing. Just make it so big that everything just gets fucking smushed. Oh my god, notice the texture quality. Notice the difference in texture quality. Like, it took them being right next to each other, but... Those Shub Niggurath things, the reason why I'm so, torn on them is because they're very clearly not matching other shit around, but I can appreciate the model work put into them. The texture quality is actually fairly decent compared to the shit we've seen before. Also, the fact that they're black helps disguise the lack of detail in some areas. Also, almost kind of what works with the fucking Death Knights. They look fine, but next to the fucking other CG things, it just makes the other CG things look even worse. Y'all are fucking dead. Y'all are fucking dead. Oh boy, I was kind of hoping like he'd call down like a fireball or something, or something that was a little bit more flashy. This is just a bunch of fucking big old goats moving forward. I'm spooky. Everyone's just shitting themselves. Please clap. Please clap. He said clap, you fucks! Beep, boop, I am CG. Beep, boop, beep. How fucking stilted can you make it? Holy shit. And there's still just goat noises in the background. Those guys are pissing themselves. If we cheer harder, maybe they won't kill us! Oh. It's just a baby goat. It's just a little baby goat. Nothing to be scared of. Oh. Your army appears to have fucked off. He's so nice. He's such a nice person. Ainz is such a nice and wonderful person. He's even doing extra. He's working overtime. You're kind of overdoing it there, Ainz. Making them want to shit themselves doesn't exactly, make them want to be your friend. But then again, if the difference is between being feared and hated, feared is probably the preferred fucking version. I mean, they ain't gonna attack him if he can literally summon elder gods, right? No one would be that stupid. Knock on wood. No, you are one old fucking octogenarian. You're gonna leave your horses. I just hear the fucking goats. They're just assuming that the monsters will follow the horses. So they're going to leave their horses behind and carry the king. Shut the fuck up, Climb. I request that Climb marries Renner. Duke Climb. You want to get your dick wet, Climb, you gotta get home. So don't die. It's a good thing you got plot armor. Oh god, that looks fucking awful. One of those guys was basically T-posing. Like fucking, what is this run? You can't exactly assert your dominance at a fucking, when you're running away. Gazef, you're doing the dumb thing again. I sense nothing! Nah. Yeah, no! I sense nothing! Oh no! Possibility sense. The spell just fucking backfires. The only possibility is leaving. You are fighting an elder being here, Beef. Oh look, the sword that can cut through any armor. Fucking didn't do nothing. Goodbye, Beef! Yeah. Oh god, like, I just like, yeah, don't kill Beef. Don't kill Beef, don't kill him. And he's just like, oh no, it doesn't like me. It thinks I'm not worthy killing. Oh. So hey, he's a skeleton. Yeah, it's almost as if you should realize you're on the wrong side there, Bran-Flakes. I'm waiting for Beef to do the dumb thing. I'm waiting for him to do the dumb thing and be like, Ainz, fight me, you coward! And Ainz is just like, but no, you're cool, though. A fucking laugh. I've always been a spooky, scary skeleton. For you to get off my goddamn land! Get off, hippity hoppity, get off of my property. Like, that's the excuse they're using right now. I like you, it'd be a shame to kill you. Yeah, so running away with the horses, yeah, no, that would be a bad idea. Come on, Beef, don't do the dumb thing. Don't do the dumb thing, Beef. Do the smart thing. Welp! Well, your king's about to be eaten by baby goats. You were about to get the king dead. It'd be a shame to have to kill you dead. A fucking guilt complex from him. Jeez, a guilt trip, even. It seems you's a dumbass, Beef. It's a damn shame. Yep, you're doing the dumb thing. Why you gotta do the dumb thing, Beef, for fuck's sake? Like, you've already... he's already seen that his fucking magic sword ain't worth shit, right? Like, fuck, dude. Like, just... This can only end poorly for him. Ainz is either going to beat him unconscious and just drag him back and tie him to the fucking... radiator in the basement of Nazarick. Or he's gonna kill him and see if he can make a Zambambo. See if you just make a Zambambo beef stroganoff. I mean, it'd still be beef. Still be beef. Just be, you know, Zambambo. And unable to level up at all. And also like 10 levels lower, so, you know, essentially worthless. It'd be about as strong as Climb and Bran Flakes. Oh boy. Beef, why you do the dumb thing, Beef? Why you gotta do the dumb thing? Fuck's sake. Oh boy, so hey! The real episode's next week, I guess. Hopefully this one doesn't get fucking delayed by fucking people doing their fucking subtitles wrong. Jesus Christ. So... what did I think about this episode itself, though? I'm gonna admit, kind of overhyped a tiny bit. Like, I'm wondering how this plays out in the, in the light novel. Because... I'm trying to think the best way to do this, because it's just like... it's CG. CG is the problem, once again. Like, if this was animated, it would be fucking beautiful. Like, fucking, like, that opening scene with the fucking Emperor and all his, like, subordinates. You're like, yeah, look at all that. And then you just fucking Irons and everyone. Yeah, and then immediately, the fucking first thing you see, CG army versus CG army. Fucking, and just more open-faced helmets. If you are married to CG, if you are married to CG, don't give the guys you're CGing faces and put them at the forefront. Because you've got guys that don't have eyes, all look the same, and have that weird CG mouth and that weird CG shading. Because that shading is there to try and disguise the lack of detail in the models, and it's really poor cinematography. That's really all it is. It's fucking shitty cinematography. Every moment here where there's not a CG person on screen, you've got a really good fucking thing. And, like, thing is, though, like, fucking, even, like, you even have some shots where the Empire's guys who are in full armor are drawn. Like the close-up thing where you see the guy in his helmet and he's, like, pissing himself. That's a drawn shot, and that looks great! But even then, like, those guys, like, them being in CG doesn't even look all that bad, because they're covered head to toe in armor. They're covered head to toe in armor, so them all looking more or less the same is fine. It's fine. Like, it's not perfect. It's okay, though. Because they're supposed to look like they're head to toe in armor. They're supposed to look like they're fucking interchangeable. But also, like, maybe it's just because they don't have to worry about, like, faces and stuff, but their texture work looks way better. And speaking of texture work, the fucking, like, the baby goats. Yeah, they don't look super great. They don't look amazing, but they're black, enshrouded in fucking miasma, and their texture, and a lot of work has obviously gone into making their texture work and their, like, the way they look slimy and just unsettling. And just, like, it's very clear that the fucking 3D modeling budget went into these things. But put them next to the fucking soldiers they're trampling over, and it looks like a fucking PS3 game is attacking a PS1 game. You know what I mean? It's like in the new Spider-Man game, if you web swing out to where the boats are going around, and you have Spider-Man next to the fucking guys on the boat, and they look like they're made out of, like 3 fucking polygons. Like, it's really, like, I don't want to say immersion breaking, but that's the best word I got for it, immersion breaking. Just, But plot-wise, I enjoyed it. Like, the whole thing with, like, the fucking spell going out and, like, fucking 70,000 people die, and you're like, oh! Fucking radical! And then everyone else is basically having the same reaction, and Ainz is just like, spell's not done yet. Calm down. Not done yet. Give it a minute. Hang on. Give it a minute. It's cold. It's cold. We've got to warm up a bit. And then just these fucking he just refers to them as, like, little baby goats. And it's just great. It's just great. And just the sheer... not understanding that Beef and the king and everyone is just having, it's just, And I knew it was going to happen. But it doesn't actually make it any better. Ainz did the dumb thing. Beef did the dumb thing. He saw Ainz kill 70,000 people with a snap of his fingers, essentially. And he's like, no, I can take that. I can do all that. Like, Ainz is just showing up, and like it's a border dispute. Fucking Erantel is on his land, and he's like, alright, can you guys just leave? Can you guys get off my hippity-hoppity, get off my property, or I will literally kill you all with a snap of my fingers. And, like, and he shows up and he's like, look, Beef, I like you. Tell you what, I'll call this off. You join my team. And Beef's like, no, my honor, though. I gotta protect my king, though. It's like, Beef, your king is dead. Your king is dead if Ainz snaps his fingers again. Your city is dead. Your country is dead. And while you don't you don't know that you're being essentially protected by Ainz, as far as you know, you're dead. Everyone is dead. Like, challenging Ainz to a duel doesn't solve this problem. Ainz is literally saying, look, I will stop killing everyone if you just join up. And he's like, no, my honor, my king, though. But it's like, come on now, Beef. Surely you realize that fucking giving up here is the fucking better part of valor here. Like, I don't know, it just strikes me as dumb. And it just kind of, like, makes him look like a big meathead who's just like, my honor, though. It's the same issue I have with fucking High Overlord Sourfang in Battle for Azeroth, but stop playing the expansion because they didn't fucking finish it. It's another Warlords of Draenor, so fuck it. But, yeah. I like the episode. I like the plot. I feel like they could have done more with it if they'd actually, busted out the pens. But they got one more episode, so who knows? Maybe they're saving the budget for the final episode. I hope so. Dunno. Anyway, let me know what you think down there in the comments. Whether you agree with me, you disagree with me, or you want to bring up something that I skip, because I do that sometimes. And also, you kind of, have to edit this and upload it and all that, so yeah. So, those are my thoughts. Just kind of could have been a 10 out of 10. But it's really more like a 8 out of 10, more like a 7.5, really, when I get down to it. It just looks not great. It looks not great. And also Beef being an idiot. But we'll see how it winds out on the final episode. Oh boy! And then maybe Season 4 will happen, like, next year. Hopefully it does. And hopefully they give it more of a budget. Come on, Madhouse, for fuck's sake. Or Katakawa, Madhouse, whichever one's determining the fucking purse strings here. Come on now. Jesus Christ. And everybody, as always, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and share on social media, because that helps a whole bunch. Tell your friends, Clockwork Orange those motherfuckers. Tie them down, hold their eyes open. And if you really love my content, you can always support me on Patreon. Get your access to special patrons-only Discord channel on the open Discord server, where you can recommend things to be Let's Played, reacted to, reviewed, streamed, whatever. It happens there. It also helps me eat food, which I like to do sometimes. It's a luxury I afford myself sometimes. Anyway, as always, I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today, and I'll see you around.